Mary had a little lamb. Its fleece was white as snow. At school one day, 'twas heard to say, I think you all should know. You won't know what you're missing if you don't see Norge.
Transcribed from Hollywood, Norge, a division of Borg Warner, manufacturers of America's most modern electric and gas ranges, automatic and wringer washers, water heaters, and home freezers, originators and world's largest manufacturers of self-defrosting refrigerators, Norge presents The Red Skelton Show. With Red Skelton, David Rose and his orchestra, Lorene Tuttle, Pat McGee, and Dick Ryan, and the Smith twins will be me, Rod O'Connor. And now the star of our program, Red Skelton.
Thank you very much, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Hiya, Rod.
Hi, Red.
Hiya, Rod.
Hi.
Feeling pretty high tonight, aren't we?
Oh, but with dialogue like this, how can we miss?
Hey, Red, aren't you going to give me something to joke about tonight?
Yeah. How about taking a look at your last week's salary? Hey, by the way, you should have gone with me and Georgia. We went down to Tijuana, Mexico last week.
Oh, I've got a joke for that. So you went to Mexico, huh, Red?
Yeah.
Well, I don't like it because it's so full of foreigners. How was your trip, Red?
Well, it's great. Georgia drove me down. She has a big whip.
You mean to tell me that old car of yours made that trip?
Yeah, we only had trouble once. That's when the tow car had a flat. We stopped for lunch in San Diego, and then we drove right to the border. We arrived in Tijuana, and the whole town was celebrating.
Tijuana celebrated?
No, San Diego.
Well, did you bring back any souvenirs?
Yeah, quite a few. They let me take all of them I wanted to out of the country but one.
What was that?
A valuable pearl necklace. The most beautiful necklace you've ever seen in your life, and they wouldn't let me bring it back.
Well, why wouldn't they let you take it out?
It was still around the woman's neck. That's what caused the trouble.
You mean caused the customs men to go through all your baggage?
Yeah, but I fixed them. I put a great big mousetrap in my valise.
Oh, no, Red. Did it work?
Huh?
Did it work?
Well, I think it did, yeah. I stuck my nose in and it went wham.
Well, I thought your nose was better looking recently.
Do what?
I said I thought your nose was better looking recently.
Anybody out of work like a job real quick? This happens.
No, seriously, Red, what are those officials on the lookout for?
Well, they're lookout for liquor. Now, this next one, you keep your mouth shut. Liquor, dope, boll weevil, and anything that might be bad.
Well, what happened after you checked your bags?
They passed my luggage and they rejected me.
Well, that must have been embarrassing.
Oh, it wasn't that so much that as I got mighty uncomfortable hanging on that hook in the check room, though.
Well, aren't you glad to get back to the good old California sun?
Yes, huh?
I said, aren't you glad to get back to the good old California sun?
Yeah, but it seems like all this California sunshine's going down the drain lately.
Here are the Smith twins to sing Blackball Fairy Line.
On the Blackball Fairy Line up in Seattle, where the sunshine seldom shines up in Seattle, all the whistles go toot and the bells go clang, and the ferry boats are chugging right along, right along, right along, right along. All the people love to ride the Blue Pacific on the Blackball Ferry Line, to be specific, while the whistles go toot and the bells go clang, and the ferry boats are chugging right along, right along, right along, right along. Up on the upper deck, the view is great by heck. You love your gallop peck and really love it. And when the whistles blow, you hate to go below, 'cause that's a signal that the fun is nearly over. On the Blackball Ferry Line up in Seattle, every single GOP and Democrat will hear the whistles go toot and the bells go clang, and the ferry boats are chugging right along, right along, right along, right along. Get aboard when the weather's fine. Take your pick of the Blackball line on the Blackball ferry line up in Seattle. Every single GOP and Democrat will hear the whistles go toot and the bells go clang and the ferry boats are chugging right along, 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 right along.
Wouldn't it be wonderful if you could cook your meals by remote control? Well, if you have a new Norge 4-way automatic electric range, you really can cook by remote control. You can set the deep well cooker, the high-low surface unit, the appliance outlet, or the oven on automatic. Then go about your business. Take off for the afternoon if you want to. Norge will turn itself on, cook the food for the right time at the right temperature, and turn itself off again. How's that for convenience? And here's something else about the new Norge electric range. It's speedy. All the surface elements have 7 heat speeds and self-cleaning flat tops. That means extra contact area with pans, so foods cook faster. Then there's a super speed rocket element that gets red hot in seconds. With all the good electric ranges you hear about these days, it might be hard to decide on the one you want. But believe me, if you want the finest electric range you can buy at a really sensible price, you won't know what you're missing if you don't see Norge. Tonight, the stories and poems from our Skelton scrapbook of satire are about dancing.
Chapter 1 is Open the West for Dancing.
Whoa! Whoa! Ah, come on, Osborne! Whoa! I'm going to have to get his brakes relined, I guess.
Did I? If you want to stop, why don't you drag your feet on
That's
the
a
ground?
good idea.
Yeah. See? He stopped.
Yeah, but I got to get my boots resoled now. Up to the ankles. Well, here we are, back in town again.
Yeah, I guess they was expecting us, too. They got the welcome mat out in front of that jail.
Yeah, right.
I see by that big banner that the Better Business League is giving a dance tonight. Why don't you go on in?
Oh, I couldn't go to one of them fancy dances. I don't know none of them modern steps.
Why don't you go in and learn the new dances? Why, so you might have fun.
Oh?
Yeah, and besides you being at that dance will make a lot of citizens very happy.
Well, how's that?
Oh, they won't be worrying about their savings in the bank.
Oh, I don't steal from the bank. The last time I took any money out of there, I cashed a check. Let's mosey by and see if they're still in business. Well, what do you know? My check ain't stopped bouncing yet.
Here's the building where they're giving dancing lessons.
Yeah.
Why don't you go on in?
Okay, see you later.
Okay.
Howdy, ma'am.
Well, what is this? Trick or treat?
No, I just dropped in to learn the latest jigs.
If you want to dance with me, the first thing you'll have to unload that artillery.
Okay, get rid of my guns here. I'll bet he gets tired before I do. 'Cause I ain't lifting nothing. There, now, how about the ones under my arms? Will they be all right? I better get rid of them, too. There's no use being half safe. Now, ma'am, what dance would be advisable to learn? There's a new word for you, visible.
Tonight, the waltz will be featured.
Yeah?
Now, you place your right arm gently around the lady's waist,
Oh?
and you hold her right hand gently in your left hand.
Oh? Arm around the waist and then hold her hand like this, huh?
Right. Now, do you know what to do next?
I feel to see if I still got my wallet. I think I got it. Now, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. How about that? I've never done that before.
Dance?
No, count to 4.
about the Victrola?
That's a Victrola.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Now just glide.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
How am I doing?
You do a lot of roller skating, don't you?
Say, I could do better, but this floor is a little lumpy.
Those lumps on the floor are my feet.
Oh. I'm sorry, ma'am. Am I stepping on your feet?
Well, if you aren't, I wish you'd stop trying to put your feet in my shoes.
Well, I think I got it now. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Have you had lessons, or does the turkey trot just come to you naturally? You're a good dancer.
Oh?
You know a lot of tricky steps.
Oh, they're not really tricky steps, ma'am. I just got back from California, and I learned this dodging drunk drivers. Say, there was a novelty out there last week. They arrested an actor for sober driving. Don't think I'll be at the dance. I better stay over at the Red Devil Saloon.
Oh, but Deadeye, we need men like you at the dance.
I'd like to come to your dance, but I've got 2 handicaps. My feet.
Well, you think it over. And if you decide to come back to our dance, I'll save my first one for you.
Good heavens.
Is there anything else?
Thank you, ma'am.
Is there anything else I can do for you?
Well, yes, ma'am. I find it difficult to tear myself away from you.
Really?
Yes, my spurs got on the hem of your dress. Not many people at the Red Devil Saloon tonight, is there?
Nope, they're all over at the big dance.
It's kind of dead in here for Saturday, ain't it?
Yeah, mighty dead.
Yeah.
See the boss's partners playing a game of solitaire.
Well, I knew one of these days he'd catch himself cheating. Yes, sir, it's mighty dead in here tonight, and it's getting deader by the minute.
Here you are, Deadeye, your favorite drink.
Well, here's smog in your eyes.
Here's your chaser.
Thank you. Boy, I gotta learn to not mix water with that stuff. Did I borrow your vest? I just blew my stomach out. Hey, look who's coming across the street. Why, it's that old bow-legged gal of mine, Clammy Jane.
Well, she ain't so bow-legged.
No? How come she can walk on both sides of the street at the same time?
Do you mind if I horn in?
Howdy, gal.
Hey, Deadeye, why didn't you take me to the dance?
Oh, this is an exclusive affair. They only allow human beings in here. You can see this part wasn't written for this girl, can't you?
You know, I really think you ought to go to the dance, Deadeye.
Yeah?
Two Gun is mad because the dance hurt the Saturday night business. So his henchmen are going to break it up.
Oh, they are, huh? Well, they can't do that. The citizens aim to have a refined dance. They're going to aim to bring refined dancing to the West, and I aim to help them, even if I have to aim. Well, there's a brilliant line in it.
All right, boys, you got your orders.
Howdy. Here to start trouble, Two Gun?
Yeah, you on my side?
Nope. I'll be on your neck the first wrong move you make.
Oh, Deadeye, I'm so glad you came. I saved you the first dance, like you said.
I'll take it, miss.
Put that knife away, Two Gun. There's no cutting in this dance.
Look, I don't want to have any trouble with you, Deadeye, so scram. Go rob a bank before I hurt you.
Listen, wise guy. The last guy I hit was arrested for flying without a license.
I said I'd take the first dance, miss.
The young lady asked me.
I'll overlook that. Besides, this little prairie chicken don't want to dance with no criminal.
Before you take your hands off of my shoulder as a friendly tip, you better feel the muscle in my arm. You feel my muscle?
Yeah.
Well, how did you find it? I never could find it.
All All right, weak boy, step back.
To give you an idea how weak I am, I'm going to take this 2x4 and break it with my bare hands. Watch this. Does anybody know how to bandage broken fingers? Shall we dance, gal?
You take one step toward that floor.
Take your hands off of that gun. There's a lady present.
Maybe the ladies would like to leave.
Would the ladies leave the room? And that piano player, too. Thank you, piano player. You were driving me nuts. Now, I'll have a couple of words with you, Two-Gun. Well, I hope I made myself clear. Ladies, the dance will now continue.
Thank you, Deadeye.
The dance. I got that off one of them television English movies. The dance. I'll have that dance now, ma'am. Hey, Sagebrush Rose, please. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Careful, Deadeye. Don't you think we should remove the bodies off the dance floor?
Yeah, until the West gets accustomed to party dancing, we better build the pavilion with a slanting floor. That's so that the bodies can roll to one side without...
Dave Rose and the orchestra now play Red Sombrero. And now let's hear this week's homemaker hint from Jane Masters, co-director of the Norge Home Economics Department.
Here's a trick to remember next time you're peeling oranges for salad or dessert. Pour boiling water over the unpeeled fruit and let it stand for 5 minutes. The white membrane will peel right off with the skin of the orange. Anytime you need boiling water in a hurry, the super speed rocket element on the new Norge is mighty handy.
Yes, and there's nothing slow about the regular Norge surface elements. Those new flat-top units are fast. And all the surface elements, including the high-low deep-well cooker, have 7 heat speeds instead of the usual 5. Of course, one of the finest features of the new Norge electric range is the big blended heat oven. The heat you set is the heat you get everywhere in the oven. Yet Norge blended heat is so efficient that it bakes with the electricity off 3/4 of the time. Why don't you just go see these new Norge electric ranges at your Norge dealers? 'Cause you won't know what you're missing if you don't see Norge.
The Skelton Scrapbook of Satire, Chapter 2, A Dime a Dance. Willie Lump Lump, at a dime a dance, tried a new step in very tight pants. On the slick floor he tripped. There was a very long rip. He left the floor in a very stiff stance.
All right, going in now. Pretty girls, beautiful dancing partners. New York's finest 10 cents a dance.
Shut up, man. I want to dance with a girl that looks like Hedy Lamarr. Great girls look like Hedy Lamarr.
Well, we had them that look like Lana Turner, Betty Grable, Jane Russell.
No Hedy Lamarr, huh? Well, there must be another dance hall around here someplace. You know, pal, to look at me, I'll bet you'll never guess that I won the dancing cup for loving one time.
You mean a loving cup for dancing, don't you?
I messed it up. Let me work my own way out of it. I mean dancing cup for loving. This was when the bunny hug was popular.
All right, Seawolf, move on. You're causing an undercurrent. It's a peaceful night, and let's keep it that way.
Yeah, it is a peaceful night. Isn't it a beautiful night? Oh, just look at that. Ah, good heavens. Such a beautiful night. Me without a car, and Mulholland Drive unpatrolled. Hey, I'm going to do a few dances. I'm going to dance some.
Well, you can try it.
Okay, I'll see you later. You want to come in? I'll treat you to a dance.
Oh, no, thanks. My wife don't allow me to dance with other men.
Oh.
Dancing inside, pretty girls. Slide and slink with Tammy Fink. Dancing inside.
Hey, where are you going? What are you coming here
I
for?
just came in here to dance,
Yeah?
that's all. I don't want no rough stuff.
Okay, but I'm warning you. The first wrong move, out you go.
Look, Bud, I am a man of distinction. A man of distinction. I get stinking every night. Boy, oh, look at the women. Hey, it's a nice place you got here. Nice class of people. Look, there's Bill Bindex. Pardon me. Bill Bindex, could I have your autograph?
I'll give you poison, wise guy.
I'm sorry, you look like Bill Bindex.
I warn you, Bob, don't go out insulting our hostesses.
Oh?
She happens to be a debutante.
A debutante?
Yeah, she just came out last year.
What from, a gopher hole? I've seen better-looking pans than their ice boxes. Does she have a license to wear a face like that? Boy, that's a dangerous weapon. That's a dangerous weapon. She could walk into Norm Thalen's place and 19 people would take the pledge.
Hey, here comes a nice girl.
Oh?
One of our most popular hostesses.
Oh, she is different. Yeah. I like the way her arms touch the floor when she walks.
Howdy, Butch.
Well, it's good to see you for a minute. Like, just let me look at you and reminisce. And I thought Gargantua was gone.
Who's the guy with the rocket head?
Who's the guy with the rocket head? My name is Willie Lump Lump. That's spelled with 2 lumps.
Have you tried penicillin? You want to dance?
Well, do you think it'd be an even match?
Oh, wise guy. What's wrong with me?
Oh, nothing. I'm just kidding you. Why, you're like Hedy Lamarr, Betty Grable, and Lana Turner all rolled into one.
Oh, am I that beautiful?
That big.
Well, buy your dance ticket confused before I get a little benzene and remove you.
Yeah. Okay, here's my dime.
Here's your ticket.
Okay, let's dance.
That's all.
What was the ticket for, speeding?
Another dime, please.
Is that all I get? I didn't even get a chance to take a breath. Look, I want to dance.
Look, if you want the next dance, it'll cost you another 10 cents.
Have you got a toothpick?
What do you want that for?
I want to prop my eyelids open. I might blink at the wrong time and miss the next dance.
The way you dance, I'll need money for a Band-Aid.
Oh, here's $1. Now, this time, let's move our feet.
You want to pay me now for the next dance?
What do you mean? This one's over? Boy, these new songs don't stay popular very long, do they?
What do you expect for a dime? A symphony?
No, I don't want a symphony, but I came in here for a regular dance. Who makes these arrangements? Reader's Digest? I didn't even get time to fix my knees.
Say, you looking for trouble?
No, I ain't, but I know where this... If I'd known that the dances were going to be this short, I wouldn't have taken off my goulashes.
Look, synthetic brain. You got your money's worth.
Nah,
Let's sit down. I'm tired.
I don't want to sit down. I want to dance.
Look, this is an omission.
I don't think this is quite what Petrilla had in mind. All I've got to say is that this is a gap joint. A jip joint.
Not so loud. The manager will hear you.
I don't care if the whole world is. Who is the manager, anyhow?
That 6'2" guy over there with the muscles.
I don't care if he's 8 foot 15 inches tall. I repeat, this is a jip joint.
I warned you now. Out you go.
Here, let go of my collar. Here. Open the door. Open the door. Somebody open the door.
Hey, be careful where you're falling.
Well, the way I came out, I don't have much joy.
And see that you stay out of here, bud.
Look, let's be fair about this. We'll flip a coin. Heads, I stay out, and tails, I get my money back.
Okay. You got a coin?
Sure.
And I'll flip it.
Look, you big bully.
What's the matter?
You could have waited until I got the coin out of my hand before you flipped it.
This is Ron O'Connor saying, remember, in electric and gas ranges, refrigerators, home freezers, washers, and water heaters, everything Norge makes right. Make a date with yourself to stop at your Norge dealer soon to see the new Norge 4-way automatic electric range. The range that cooks automatically by remote control. The range that cooks fast. The range that bakes with the electricity off 3/4 of the time. The range that gives you real quality and convenience at a price that makes sense. Yes, see the new Norge electric range. And now, until next week,
This is Red Skelton saying thanks for listening and reminding you that you won't know what you're missing if you don't see Norge.
join us again next week for the Red Skelton Show. Red Skelton is heard in this program through the courtesy of Metro Goldwyn Mayer Studios. This is a copyrighted feature transcribed from Hollywood. This is the CBS Radio Network.